Oh shit, I just highlighted all the chat. I've got to be careful. Oh no you don't. You guys with her. She's fantastic. Oh mate. Yeah, just have to bear with me for a second. I'm trying to get like blips of not dying because it also costs me money. He's got an aura on him for sure. It costs me money and XP to die, which I don't really like particularly care about, but it would be really good to get a level. I'm a long way from a level, but I'm so underpowered for where I am. You are undead cursed. Fuck off, mate. Stone skin. I saw stone skin. Cold enchanted. Immune to cold, immune to poison. That's what you are. Alright, well, if you're doing cold shit, I don't really have to worry about that. But that curse shit will absolutely fucking snap me if I get too close. Alright, he's dead. I don't have to worry about that. There's like this like rock cluster around here. Yeah, anyway. I definitely get more sleep these days. I also prioritize like my health and shit more. Because like I got medical conditions beyond like the sleeping disorder and shit. So I generally need like a little bit more time to recover than the average person from some stuff. But, oh fuck off mate. Have a decoy, Jesus. I can't be getting hit by this guy much. There we go. This corner has been intense. Also, we still have the aura on us. I don't get it. Okay. Let me click off some shit. I struggle to sleep during the night. I only get to sleep around 5, 6 a.m. but then I got to get up and go to work. Yeah, that's basically what I had. And for the longest time, I genuinely thought I had insomnia as well. I went and did like the sleep study tests and shit like that. But like, it was so useless for me because I'd turn up at night to do the test and then I wouldn't fall asleep. They're like, you know, you gotta fall asleep to get like test results, and I'm like, this is why I'm here. You know, I can't fall asleep. Apparently they have daytime appointments too, but they never put me on a fucking daytime appointment like to test it, you know? It's so stupid. But yeah, eventually I think I fell asleep for like 30 minutes maximum in like the 3rd or 4th sleep study or whatever, and there's no way that I was going to fall back asleep and stay asleep. It was like 4 a.m. or some shit, and yeah, I just got sent home because at that time I was awake for like multiple days at a time, and then only getting like 10 to 30 minutes sleep and then just going again. Or alternatively, I was asleep for like really long periods of time and only being awake for a short period of time. It was like alternating back and forth. It was a mess. But yeah, once we figured out that I just fucking have like a sleep clock on the wrong side of Australia, or not even the wrong side of Australia, just apparently it's for Brazil. Apparently I'd be right if I lived in Brazil. But yeah, I live in Australia. I want that experience shrine. Yes. That should help me a little bit. If I had mana. Oh, I don't have mana. I can't really take these fuckers on up close. I might be able to if they don't hit me. Yep. There we go. Oh, goodness. A ruby. Is anybody else through here? Because I got like no mana. Nobody. I just went down to my local medical center and they essentially were like, you could just go to a private sleep center or take these pills. I just refused both. Yeah. The sleep center thing is like kind of horrible in itself. Like, I'm not knocking anybody, like, you should go if like you're medically recommended to go. But like, I hated like how they have got to like basically like scrub little dots into your like skull to glue the like electrode sensor thingies onto your scalp and shit, and then you can't get that fucking glue out for like 3 days. And as somebody that's got like fucking what is it, inflammatory bowel disease, like I was also needing the toilet a fair bit. When you're hooked up to like, fuck knows how many wires. It's like 30 wires or something like that. And then you gotta like, you know, make your way to a toilet. Use the toilet without like the wires going places and stuff. Keep them nice and clean to sleep with. It's a mess. It's annoying. The average person that doesn't give a shit about this stuff, it's probably fine. Like for the average person that like goes to the toilet once and then they go to sleep, it's fine. But yeah, if you go into the toilet like more than after they've put the thing on, fucking annoying. So wait, how relatable your sleep issues. Yeah, so some of my community have like the same medical conditions as I do and stuff, and we also do like the same kind of like, I don't know, like little neurotic kind of things, you know? And it's kind of nice because it's genuinely very I don't know, validating in a sense that like these experiences and stuff are not just some kind of weird thing that's just happening to, you know, myself or yourself or whatever, that they actually are like, you know, affecting multiple people in the world, you know? I know I don't have mana. I'll go hit the thing myself. There we go. Yeah, no, it's been really nice. Obviously, like, it's always a shame, like, people have, like, the medical conditions to begin with, but, you know, it is nice encountering people with similar stuff.
Hello.
Especially since, like, generally speaking, I'll generally understand where people are coming from. Is there no mana regen? I don't have mana regen, no. I haven't been lucky enough to come across anything that I can use that is equal or better than what I'm already wearing. I might be able to afford, fucking hell, I forgot her name. Eliza. Jesus, how the hell did I forget her name? Yeah, I've got, I'll show you in a sec. I'll show you what I mean. Get out my inventory. No, I don't want to buy the spear. We're trying to save money and we're trying to not die. Those are the important things. One more. I don't think I've got anything in my cube. Oh, I do. I got a bow. Alright, hold on. Let me chuck that. Alright. So basically, I'm recreating my original Amazon Kelly from when I was a 12-year-old. And when I was 12, I had really bad OCD. So it pleased me greatly to put like my stats equally into here, because you get 5 stats, you can only put it into 4 at a time. So I just put the extra one into the next one down, and then the next one down whenever I got the next point and stuff, so on. So she is terribly underpowered, unable to do a lot of damage, unable to take a hit. She's under level for where we are by at least 2 or 3 levels easily, because we've died a couple of times and lost like whole experience bars easily. Probably 4 levels, honestly. Because of her stats, there's a lot of stuff that I can't use. I also can't use anything that's like reduced requirements, because that's basically cheating. I also can't like throw a charm into my inventory to be able to wear an item until like I hit a level or something like that. Hey Keelan, I see you peeking. I have got charms, but I can only really use them up against like boss battles and shit. I also have spare armor, but my helper, who's dead at the moment, can only get my hand-me-down armor. I will also hydrate, thank you. So when I finally find something that I can use to upgrade my gear, I pass that my old gear to my helper, which is already underpowered for where I am and not strong, to her for her to use. So she could be better, but she's not. And I've also got to take my original helper from the beginning through to the end. Let me have some water. And what else we got? I got to get all the map. I've got to kill all the things, pick up all the things, sell the loot. I can only use 1 page of stash, because you used to only have 1 page of stash, which at the moment is being a bit difficult because I could really do with more health. but this is what we're playing with. I've also got to keep anything that gets her name on it forever. So whatever she gets like imbued with her name has to stay in here, and it takes up space. When I upgrade an item, it has to be equal or better. So in the case of like this bow, the 2-hand damage and the bow class and the magical effects down the bottom have to be equal or better comparative to the previous existing bow. Otherwise, I can't upgrade to it. Even if like one side or the other is like pretty good. Like Kid Me was like, the 2-hand damage is more important than a lot of the shit down the bottom. And I don't care about going back in speed and stuff as long as like the rest of it makes up for it when I hit something. There's something else there as well. Oh yeah, I can't use crossbows. I can use a second bow, I want to, but I can't use a crossbow. I can use anything on my offhand weapon as long as it's not a crossbow. But I can only use fire attacks, which, speaking of my skill tree, again, the OCD applies. So at the very best, when I go up against Baal, I might only be like a level 7, honestly, by the look of it. And once I get this whole page up to 7s, then I get to put the points into these. But because Kid Me thought that putting points into these made that one strong, like that one stronger, yeah, I've got to put the points into them as well. So it could be a lot stronger. She could be a lot stronger, but she's not. And it's all fucking intentional. What else have we got in there? There's some other stuff I'll forget. I'll say it as I go. But yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, that's what everybody's basically saying. And at the moment, I'm stuck in an area where I can't... I'll show you. So I've done this already, I think 3 times. This is probably our 4th, and I've got to go down the Icy Cellar just for the extra XP drops and gold and stuff. But then we'll go up to the Ancients. We'll go fight them, and I'm kind of hoping that they'll hopefully spawn with, like, I don't fucking know. I'm hoping that they won't have electric types. I'm hoping that they won't be fire resistant because I can only use fire. Fire arrow. Unless I think I can get up close to something and do a hit without taking a hit and dying. Because I'm basically almost a 1 hit, if not 2, in most cases. So if 2 things hit me, I die. If one really powerful thing hits me, I die. So I gotta be really fucking careful. And this particular week, I'm kind of just trying to hang back a little bit and kind of sort of, I'm trying really hard, I guess, not to die through this part if I can, because if I have to reload this area, because I can't go back and like farm through like Diablo and Mephisto and shit, right? Or go back to like Nightmare or anything, right? So I kind of... I can't... Oh, there's evil iron here. I kind of got to be able to clear this, fight them until I run out of money, die a few times, which will lose me XP, but hopefully not lose as much XP so that my XP bar net goes up overall, because I'll lose 10% XP on every death. So it will go back down, right? It will get up to about here probably at best. And yeah, then we start this lap again, where we kind of hope to... Oh, let me move back a bit. We kind of hope to pick up enough gold again to fight the Ancients and get a little bit more level. And every time we go around, I hope to hell that I could maybe get some better gear that I can use. Something that's a little bit more powerful or a little bit stronger defense that might be like the edge that I need in the battle. But my drops have been fucking awful this whole entire run. I'm not even joking. Set pieces, rare pieces, stuff that I can use have just been horrid. Best we got was like a really nice shield in a set piece. and I already knew I was holding on to a two-handed axe, so I wasn't going to be using a shield. So yeah, beyond that, like, I've got okay armor and stuff for what she is, but like, I could do with like better mittens. I've got like a defense of like 86, and like the fire resistance is great, don't get me wrong. Some fire resistance is fantastic. I could really do it for a bit more lightning resistance through this, because I'm really weak to that, and cold doesn't bother me because I've got the half frost, cannot be frozen thing, whatever. So I'm not worried about being frozen. The rest of this shit, fucking hell. Every so often I come across something that's really great, but I can't use it because of what I'm doing. Also, I see you, Viking. What are you doing? Into my side where I can tell. Happily lays down, snuggling both full flushes. I showed Nick your most recent painting of like the starry like night sky and the wolf howling and stuff. That was beautiful. He thought it was really cool as well. Listen, for real, I hate having my stats all different when I was younger. Yeah. It was just, I don't know, it was back in the era where, like, unless somebody, like, printed, or unless somebody, like, figured the shit out, oh shit, and put, like, a thing in, like, the local newspaper and stuff, like, you just don't learn about, I don't know, the skill trees and the stats and all that stuff. Like, it kind of, like, told you a little bit in the manual thing that it was like, hey, you know, an archer might want this or blah blah blah, but like, yeah, Kid Me was like, I don't care. This makes me happy. I don't know where you're going, Valkyrie. I kind of need you back here. Honestly, Valkyrie is carrying so much of this. I'm not even joking. We've also had a couple of times, if I can bear witness to it, I think Keelan has too, actually, where I've spent like hours trying to get my corpse back and shit. I'll go down that after I've cleared a bit more down here, and there is this, oh, there's an evil urn. I'll clear out this corner. Once we know it's safe, I'll pop that thing. It won't be safe, but I'll have to pop it anyway. I can hear something over here. I think an extra hard mode. Oh yeah, I know, I saw that. So happily smiling Nords. Yeah. Yeah, your painting was beautiful. If anybody wants to see that, that's in Discord. Just gotta remember to get yourself a members role and stuff. It's in the Art Fans. Yeah, I think it's Art Fans channel or something like that. You essentially made your character into baseline human fighting the horrors of hell. Yeah, basically. Like just kind of like hoping and relying on getting some kind of like magical item or like decent armor piece and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I didn't even really consider it that way, but yeah. Oh mate. But yeah, she's a hell of a difficult thing sometimes, because earlier on when we were still in like nightmare areas, my computer kept crashing. Turns out it was my graphics card all along. We Scooby-Dooed that shit. But, yeah. Every time it crashed, I had to go back through and re-clear the whole area that I'd been in, like this map and stuff, back to where I'd been. And then, like, find a waypoint. If I couldn't find a waypoint, I had to start from the previous waypoint and keep clearing until, like, I'd found the next one and stuff. So sometimes it was really fucking difficult. Especially in the fire immunes of, like, I don't know, the Bloodmoor. Bloodmoor was brutal. There were some areas that were just stupidly hard. There's something satisfying about that, honestly. Yeah, I also agree with that. That, like, because I've done this before, I know I can do it. I know I can beat Bala and shit, right? I have done that before when I was a kid, right? Honestly, I think I played better as a kid than I am recreating her. But as far as it's all going, like, I'd say I'm probably about on par. Like, the crashes and shit, they've kind of been about the same as, like, when my mum would, like, you know, make a phone call in the middle of a game or something like that and the dial-up would drop out. So it's about the same. I didn't get to used to like play for Mega Ultra sessions or anything like that. I'm just gonna tuck you in and around that corner. So we're gonna pop this, and I don't really know where they're gonna come from. I kind of feel like maybe there, but I also sort of feel like maybe here. If they're on the other side, I'm fucked. Come on, don't let... Oh, shit. Holy fuck. Oh, that was stupidly beyond lucky. I play it on Iron Man. Nah. I have encouraged, like, anybody that wants to try the... Oh, shit. The OCD, like, nostalgia playthrough, they're welcome to try it. I really gotta write it down, though, for people. But, like, there's a lot of stuff... From what I've heard and seen conversationally with people, is, like, they just literally cannot stand, like, I don't know. When I get stuck in an area, I'll persist. Even if, like, I'm dying every 4 minutes for 2 hours or something like that. I don't care, right? Doesn't bother me. But other people will absolutely resort to shit they know. It's Rotfested the Dead, Demon, Mana Burn, Cold Enchanted, Extra Fast, Immune to Lightning, Immune to Cold. But I can get rid of some of his group by sending us all on fire. Just snuggling both Wolf Flushes, Wagon Tarpley. No. I don't know if he died or if... I think he died. Yeah. Normally I'll just persist with the playthrough. I've had so many people be like, oh, you know, get a teleportation stuff, or, you know, maybe just quit out and log back in and stuff to get your body back and stuff. I'm like, I can't, because that's not what I did when I was a kid and stuff. I didn't know when I was a kid that you could, like, quit out of the game and your shit would still be there. It was like the risk that it was gone forever if you didn't go and collect your crap, kind of thing. So it was a genuine, like, concern. I could almost... Oh, yeah, I could fit that. Hold on. Yeah, it was a genuine concern as to whether or not, you know, you'd be able to, like, get your stuff back or not. That's right, it's over here. Like, obviously, I've found out now, because I forgot to pick up one of my corpses. It had, like, some... I must have picked up, like, a helm as I ran through a room. And it put it on her because she had no other armor. But it wasn't any of my gear, so I wasn't actively there looking for it. And I was like, what the fuck is... Why is there a body in town? I was so confused the first time I saw that. It was just like, what the hell? But yeah. Like... Oh, I can't use rune words either. That was the other thing. That is so fucking good, but the strength... Hold on. See how far away we are from actually being able to wear this. What are you? 174. I'm buffed by something really high there. I'm 127. That's what my base value is. If I was to remove my helm... I think I could wear it. But... It's marginally better defense. Because that one's enhanced defense. This one's... It's not equal to what I've got. It's got slightly better defense, but it's got a lot less magical shit on it. So, yeah. It's not better. And it's not equal. The hell out of my inventory. Anyway. Let me get rid of you lot. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty much, if I didn't know about it when I was 12, when I was first playing it, like I said, I wasn't on the forums. I think I drank that by accident. I wasn't on the forums. Unless somebody was in my area that was also playing Diablo and happened to, like, put an ad out in the, local paper and we'd see it, I wouldn't find out about information. I got mana in my thing. Hold on. Don't know. I should have enough town portals. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, trial and error back, you know, growing up playing games and crap. It's nice. I actually would like to see what color this is. Huh. It's just her standard leather stuff. I did want to see that because I'm like, I'll see it eventually anyway when she has to wear it. But I'm like, the other one was kind of just like this little blue shoulder piece. It was so stupid because it's like the same thing. Except it was just like a little... I guess it's the same thing. It's just tan. I could do with arrows.
afternoon.
I can hear Phoenix sneezing from here. My cat Phoenix is like somewhere in the house and I can hear him sneezing. That doesn't sort of surprise me. I need a couple more of them. Alright. We do have enough to get Eliza back. I haven't gone down to the icy cellar yet. If I pop another evil urn thing, she'll probably die on that because, like, fuck, I nearly did.
Afternoon.
Let's grab you. I know she's expensive, but I've gotta try not to actually fucking protect her as hard this time. Normally speaking, I do try to keep her safe because she's weaker than me, even though she's my fucking helper. But, yeah. Hey, Hellbent, how the fuck are you? There's a plushie cat. I don't know. He's out in the lounge room somewhere. I'm sure he's fine. I kind of almost want to go down here, but I sort of would like to clear out more. I will do that thing where I leave that near the end. Hey, how you been, man? I think, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you saw the other week when I was in here with Diablo. It's the same shit, different day. It's gonna, whoa shit. It's gonna be this for a while. No, back off. Oh no, that's my fucking Valkyrie. Yeah, no, even just having Eliza help us sometimes has been like the slightest tick over for killing things sometimes. Mind you, sometimes she'll just run straight into the fucking battle. She'll go and stand next to the fucking evil or whatever and get killed. So I can't really save her if she's gonna do that. Same with the evil urns. If I pop an evil urn and it spawns on me like that bullshit last time, there's nothing I could do. That's gonna help a little bit. I sold an amethyst before to make up some money. Going good. Nice. It's good to hear. I'm actually, like, not doing too bad considering I'm running on the no sleep. I think the 2 energy drinks and the coffee are helping. I was really worried before stream that they weren't going to do jack shit. I heard an amulet in here. No, it was very smart. Well, I mean, she tries. She could be a lot better, you know. Anybody is curious, this is Eliza. This is my helper, right? My hired mercenary, okay? You get her in the rogue encampment. I got her literally in, like, normal rogue encampment, and she's been with me since. She's got my hand-me-downs. So get back here, Eliza. She doesn't have self-preservation and stuff, but these were, like, my last best shit, basically. So, like, you can really see, like, the upgrades and stuff. I didn't even have that for very long. I've paid, what are we up to now? Is it 7.5 million gold to try to get a bow? Or it's got to be nearly 10 million by now. It's one of the two. It's either 7.5 million or it's 10 million gold to try to get a decent bow. And, yeah, we haven't been very lucky with that. You might notice that, like, her defense on her armor and shit is not nearly as good as the armor that I have spare in my, like, stash. She can't wear that because I haven't actually worn it as a main outfit item. So it has to be something that I actually run around in actively. Even if it's, like, not for too long, so long as it is my main gear, that's all it's got to